another Talk About It Tuesday, and I have to apologize for posting so late. And I didn't get a question this week, and I didn't remind you because I am super, super, super busy. Everybody has their season for making money, and this is my season. The last quarter of the year is when I make a ton of money, and I got a ton of projects to work on. So I apologize for the distraction. But I want to talk about something that's really important to me because I think it's really important to you. And it's called actionable intelligence. And what is actionable intelligence? It's information that is required for you to make the best decisions for your investing, for your business ideas, for how you spend your money, for whether you save or hoard money. It's the best information that you can gather for risk assessment. It's everything that you need to make the best decisions towards your financial freedom. So, actionable intelligence, how do you get it? Where do you get it? How do you use it? There are many different places you can get it. Most of us just gather information or don't even realize we're taking in information every single day and we don't know how to analyze that information and don't know what to do with it. So, a lot of you are on social media, clearly you're on social media because you're watching this video, but you can get a lot of actionable intelligence on social media. And I'm not just talking about information from me or from other thought leaders in different groups. I'm talking about understanding the attitudes and the beliefs of people. Social media is this grand experiment of groupings of people, and people are grouping about ideas and beliefs and the way they think. And it's really good to be able to not just look at your group, but to look at other groups to understand the mindset of people. And that'll help you understand the direction of not only your local area, not only the country, but the entire globe. You'll see patterns of behavior start to change, and you'll be able to make moves based on that. So social media is really a great place to observe if you're good at observing people and patterns. Another way to get it is the news. You'll be surprised how many people tell me, "Oh, I don't watch the news because it's so depressing." You are watching the wrong news. Don't watch your local news that's focused on fires and crime and things like that. You need to be watching news that reports global events. So you have to watch world news. You have to watch news that covers politics. You have to cover news that covers not only local politics but global politics, because things that happen globally affect you locally. Things that are happening in the economy that is legislated, or things that are done by the president, such as the tariffs, and now he's talking about this new middle class tax break, which is not really going to happen, but he's talking about it. All those things will affect everything that you do. All those things will affect how you make your money, how you keep your money, how you're taxed on your money. So you have to understand watching the news is critically important. A tsunami on the other side of the planet could affect everything that you do. Geopolitics, revolutions, and bad economies in other places around the globe can affect everything that you do. So it's important to have immediately usable information. So when I say actionable intelligence, I'm not talking about old information. I'm talking about current information that's happening right now that you jump on right away or as soon as possible. Another way to get actionable intelligence is from people, meaning, so for instance, um, some people go to the bank, some people go to a check cashing place. I prefer to go to the bank. And why do I go to the bank? Because I create relationships with branch managers. And I'll sit down and have a conversation with a branch manager about what they see from their perspective as a banker in terms of what's going on with the economy. You can't get that same information from the manager at the check cashing place. So some of you who do go to the bank, stop using the machine all the time and go and create a relationship and sit down and have conversations. That's important. You can get actionable intelligence from just visiting places. Like I have some people talking about, I want to invest in this place, it's coming back. Well, how do you know? Is the infrastructure in place? Have you looked on city planning, whatever your city is, and gone on their website and seen that they have projects that they're working on to create infrastructure? And when I say infrastructure, what am I talking about? Sewage. I'm talking about bringing power in, telecommunications in, transportation. If those things are not there first, then it cannot support the growth of a community. So it's important to understand what actionable intelligence is, how to analyze it, how to jump on it right away, how to use it to determine risk. All those things are extremely important. So get on that actionable intelligence. Again, if you have any further questions about what I'm talking about, I know for some people it's all new. Feel free to ask in the comment section and give me some new questions for next week. So I got to get back to work. I got a ton of things I'm doing, and I'll see you next Tuesday.